Right. So welcome to electric charges and fields part 2 methods of charging. There are three methods. In that first one is charging by conduction. Okay. So look at here. I have a charged body and there is another uncharged body. Okay. So this charged body having charges, positive charge. Okay. Now if these two bodies which are connected like this, so whenever the two bodies are in contact, then definitely charges flows from charged body to uncharged body. So in this process, the uncharged body acquires some charge due to this contact. This method of charging is called charging by conduction. So I wrote already definition. When an uncharged body is in contact with the charged body, therefore the uncharged body acquires some electrons due to the contact. Okay. So the method of charging is called charging by conduction. Now coming to the second type, that is charging by friction. Okay. So coming to the definition, when two objects are rubbed against each other, due to this process, some electrons transferred from one atom to another atom. The object acquires electrons, it becomes negative charge, and the object loses electrons, it becomes positively charged. So look at this diagram here. I have two atoms. One is a glass atom, another one is a silk atom. Okay. So inside the atom, nucleus was present. At this location, both protons as well as neutrons was exist. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons are revolving around the nucleus, isn't it? Now coming to the silk atom, here 3 electrons was present, means let us assume inside also 3 protons was present. Okay. Now if you bring these two atoms very close to each other and if you rub like this, during this rubbing process some electrons transferred from glass to silk atom. Glass to silk atom. So whenever an electron is transferred from glass to silk atom, the silk atom acquires some electrons additionally, right? So it behaves as a negative charge and the glass atom loses one electron. So whenever it loses one electron, therefore here majority charge is protons as comparing to electrons. So it becomes positive charge. So this method of charging is called charging by friction. Now coming to the third type, that is charging by induction. Look at here. This is the uncharged body. Uncharged body means the body contains equal amount of positive charge as well as negative charge. So that's why the body is neutral or uncharged body. Okay. Now, and this rod is, let us assume, positively charged rod. Okay. So let us assume the pen is the positively charged rod. If you bring very close to this uncharged body like this, but not in contact, I told you already the pen is positively charged and uncharged body having both positive as well as negative charge. So whenever if you bring this charged body near to this uncharged body, then this positively charged rod attracts the negative charge inside the uncharged body. So that's why all negative charges shifted towards the positive charged rod. Okay. And positive always repel. So that's why all positive charges present inside the body moves separately in this region. Okay. Now coming to the third diagram, the same method. Now in this case, this body I am connecting to this ground. So whenever a body which is connected to this ground, then automatically whatever the positive charges was present in this region, this positive charge moves towards the ground and only electrons was present or negative charge only present inside the body. And in fourth case, if you remove this charged conductor away from this body, then this negative charge entirely distributed inside the conductor. This method of charging is called charging by induction. Induction means without physical contact, a body acquires some charge due to a charged body which is located nearby the uncharged body. Okay. So this method is called charging by induction. I hope you understand. Thank you. Thank you so much.